What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 13th episode of Summer Spider. So what this one's titled, Yay the Outside, I'm Free? Or it says you like there's a in the Japanese title, there's a quite an extension between you da. So yeah, I get the feeling we're not free. I think in the last episode, if I remember correctly, there was a bit of a shot of what looked like another Taratect. And a big Taratect at that, which makes me think maybe it's Mama Taratect that we saw right at the beginning of episode 1. Because we haven't really mentioned or thought about her in this entire time, or really any of her kin, for that matter. Because there was a lot of them. Then they cannibalized each other. So they must have grown up in the time that we've been away. So maybe it's one of them we're fighting. Maybe we're fighting like a brother or sister in that case, or if we're going to have to fight our own mother, in which case, can the Kin Eater, title that we got when we first consumed the flesh of one of our own, does that go any further if it's a repeated offense? I don't know if it's just like, oh, you've eaten your kin, therefore you're a Kin Eater, or if there's, a level you can go down through that, just like how a lot of different skills seem to evolve in their own way and change into new skills and things like that. So I think arithmetic processing became something extra, and a lot of other skills seem to boost up. There's a lot of skills in this that they show at you all at once. Apparently a lot of them are kind of not 100% correct either, so they're doing their best, honestly, with the translations there. There's a lot to translate and get up in a short amount of time, so respect for them for getting as much up as they physically can. But it has been a while, hasn't it? It feels longer than 2 weeks between episodes. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because we had all the new shows starting on the channel, and we've got so many, things going on. Maybe that's why it feels longer than 2 weeks, but yeah, it feels like it's been too long since we watched this one, but we've got another whole season of this, and then we'll be concluding. Chances of a second season, I wonder about that. I think it's only really important to worry about that, though, episode 20 odd, then we can start thinking how neat of a conclusion we could start seeing. I think they'll want to get more out, and I think there's enough source material to go more than just these 24 episodes. But I guess we'll see how well it's done in terms of boosting manga and light novel sales and things like that, and overall popularity in Japan as well as over here. I really wonder how much Western influence can have on whether shows get second seasons or not. I assume not much, unless they notice a very substantial uptick in their Western exports. I don't even know how the Western licensings work, so I do wonder if Western influence has any impact on sequels or not, or if it's primarily just the Japanese audience, but oh well. So yeah, I think we're going to fight either Mother Spider or Brother Sister Spider. We just come off the Araba fight, which was good. I'm still not blown away by this show, really. I'm in it for the journey, though, because it's already set itself out as a long journey. We've got a lot going on. We haven't touched Hugo since, episode 5 or something, 5 or 6, when he met Mysterious Girl, and is now, I'm guessing, getting his skills back and stuff after being removed by the teacher, who's still suspicious as F. And if she can remove skills, who's to say, could she have removed the hero skill from Julius? Because, Julius is probably dead. He's probably dead. But we never saw a body, and we never saw a proper body. And just because the skill transfer doesn't necessarily mean anything, because it seemed like the teacher had that ability. She at least had the ability to wipe skills. Whether she could transfer, I don't know. Whether that's a power that's exclusive to her, or maybe other administrators if she's an admin as well. Who knows where any of that lies into it, but yeah, just because Shun got hero tag, I don't think automatically means that Julius is 100% dead. Just because I'm suspicious about the fact that they've shown that they can mess with skills externally before. It'd be quite the plot to do something like that, but the teacher has been suspiciously quiet recently, right? Just a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too much into it, but like I said, there's a lot going on with Hugo. Then we've got all the lore drop that we got from hitting Taboo level 10, which is the essentially an apocalypse event that is kind of meant to happen. It's like talking about a goddess and things like this, and how the dragons attack. Like there's a whole bit there that I'm sure will become relevant later. But as of right now, a lot of it's gone because 2-week gap. Even that has managed to rob me of a lot of information. But what I do know going into this, UOPED, I believe, are both coming this episode. They announced those very, very early on. I think it was like episode 6 or something, and they were already talking about, oh yeah, we've got this artist doing the UOP, and I think Aoyuki is doing the ED again this time. I believe she's doing this ED as well. And then a news piece I saw just before I was getting ready to do some videos today, Kenjiro Suda has been cast in this as a character. I don't know if that means his character is going to appear right now this episode, but hey, you know how much I love Kenjiro Suda, so we'll see what his character's like when we eventually get there. That's all I saw. I did not see which character he was. I just saw Kenjiro Suda cast in So I'm a Spider, So What. Fantastic. I love him. Let's see where he is. So, as per usual, these are time-based format actions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month for extra access to all Patreon picture actions I do on the channel, which is everything from the seasonal lineups. We have Patreon request shows such as Symphogear G that we just started up yesterday. We also have movie reactions. Weathering Review, the movie will be coming this month, so stay tuned for that. If you subscribe to my Patreon this month, you'll have access to Weathering Review, the movie, as soon as it comes out, which is nice. That's usually about... Well, I'll announce in Discord when I'm going to be doing the movie, and it's usually about 6 a.m. Well, anywhere between 6 and 8 a.m. In the morning, British time, on that day. That's usually when it goes up on Patreon, and then it goes up in the afternoon British time on the channel. So there's technically a bit of an early access Patreon window, but only a very specific, like, 6-hour window. Just because seasonal shows, I can't afford to delay the episodes enough. Like, I'm already delaying these episodes quite substantially by having them air nearly 24 hours after the actual episode airs, but it works out. So, just for my recording schedule more than anything. But here on YouTube, we do time-based, of course, so bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then I'm playing start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We'll watch this one on Crunchyroll as per usual, since they are licensing this. No logos or anything to start, we're just going to go fading into the episode. I don't know if we're getting much of a recap in this. I think the first scene is with Araba, so maybe we're seeing like the aftermath of that fight again before we transition. But I don't know how much more of a recap we're going to get. So you can use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when you're transitioning. Pro tip, look at this part of my headset as well. It's very reflective and should give away those transitions as well. So, with all that said, lengthy intro over, let's get into next episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Araba. Just complete contrast in their viewpoints. And now this is us getting close to the exits. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, you can just climb up that, right? Oh shit, there's... Oh, okay. So we have defenses outside. Interesting. Yeah, probably. Okay. I should kill them all. I'll hold back. Kaboom. Tear down the wall, why don't you? Totally. New OP time. Oh, it's done. We're shooting. Okay. What's you going? More focus on the past life stuff. Okay. Well, those red spots in you, aren't they? Maybe that's her next evolution. A lot of spiders. Whoa, what was that creepy man spider thing? Oh god. That looks like Mama Spider. Again, the teacher. Suspicious. I can't see what's going on. Oh shit, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, was that Faye now that she's... Okay. Alright. Decent opening. It's very nice to be out of that damn labyrinth. It really is. Is that the fire that she made, or is that a new fire? You made that fuss. uh, you're a spider. Uh, yep. That, yeah. There's spider webs all over those trees? That's a good question. Arachne? Okay. Hum- um, it just says human torso. It doesn't say anything beyond that. Um, if it's the thing that we saw in the OP, I don't know if that's a good idea. But we have a target. Yep. Again, there's a lot of spider webs on, like, well, it looks like spider webs. I don't think they are, though. It's just, like, vines. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Can we resist? Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Heresy notification. That helps. Defying mother. Oh boy. Kumiko's hit her teenage years. Is she actually in front of you? No, okay. She's gonna pit right in front. There's Faye, still waiting. It's almost a shame we saw a bit of her form in the OP. It's the problem with some OPs. You get like little details like that. Yeah, about as well as could be expected, I suppose. I know, okay. 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 Why the focus on her now? Why the extended focus on her? That was odd shot choice. Something's off already. That's okay. When hasn't it really? Let's be honest, but sure. Mm-hmm. How are you trying to prevent this war, huh? Hmm. I don't know about that because I'm so overly suspicious of her. She doesn't believe that at all because she knows who's likely influenced this. Yes, that should be the main focus right now, especially for a meeting like this. Mm-hmm. Uh, that might be a bit early. Ew, yeah, a lot of pressure. Right, yes. You don't just throw your best weapon out in front. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. There's G, there's White Girl, I think. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy, lovely. Needlessly cryptic, but sure. Hmm. Something's up with this Anna. Something's up with Anna. I don't know if it's just because she's a half elf that something like that could happen. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I guess no. Sure. Oh, hello. Oh boy. Quite the look now, huh? Oh, well, he's a cunt. So he's making his first move, so he needs something from them. I don't know what. I figured his revenge would be purely against Oka and Schlain, but we'll see, or Shun, whatever. Holy shit! Holy shit! Is Mother on the move? Is Mother sending the entire army of kin against us? Okay. Pausing. If we kill our entire bloodline, would that give us a special title? I mean, that would give us probably the genocide title, although I think we already earned that from, like, the wasps, right? Wasp horners, whatever they were. Oh boy. Oh boy, the entire family's after us. That's tower attack, okay. Hmm. They're not dumb. They're not dumb. Oh shit. Oh boy. Did you though? Not the big ones. But we got rid of the ads. Hmm. God, the mobility to jump around like that is so good. We're stuck. We'll then sacrifice a leg for that. Yeah, we still gotta go. Nice. Is it worth taunting them right now? Oh boy. Oh. Oh. That's pretty cool. I mean, yeah. Yeah. But can't hold it forever. Shit. Wow. Hmm. Jesus. So much. Slipping through. Threshold reached. 2 levels, nice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Aren't we just frying them? Aren't we just having fried food now? Just fried spider? Uh, Mother's not gonna be happy about this, is she? Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. What? What? Oh. We're going after Mother. Sending them after Mother? Okay. How do we attack, though? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What do we attack with and how? Yeah? Sure. I want £1 million. I want £1 million. Doesn't work. Okay. There she is. Interesting. Huh. Devour her mind. Interesting. Edie time. Is that like some like uh concerts back? So dumb. It is just like a Guitar Hero thing, isn't it? I like the song a lot more than the first one. Wow. Alright, after credits. Is this Hugo? Or someone else? Looks like Hugo. Oh. 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 Okay then. You're rebelling? I'm self-deprecating. Sure. Okay, Hugo being involved with the brother, huh? That's problematic. Very problematic. I don't know if it's I don't know if they're gonna say it's like, oh, it's for the good of Shun to raise him as the power of a hero or what, but that's kinda bad. Just a little bit bad. That was a good episode. New OP will take a bit of getting used to and just trying to get into it. ED sold immediately. Return of Aoyuki's screaming, as I'm sure, as I've become more acquainted with thanks to Simpo Gear. God, that episode 9 scream. Anyway, yeah, good return. Good return. Mother having that link like that is kind of cool. I wonder if that's the sort of link that you could create via skill other than just being it naturally gifted to a monster power of a high enough level. I wonder if we could, in theory, create a link like that between people, and so we could have thought communication like that. I wonder if that's something that could be in our future. But we killed a bunch of our own family. It doesn't seem to have had a negative effect to us, which is positive. I guess we've already had our negative effect in the form of the just the Kin Eater title, of which Faye still has, and would make Shun's pact with Faye a bit more questionable to the Word of God people or whoever they were, because they said, like, if you see taboo magic, like, report it and stuff like that. Like, they're vehemently against taboo anything, and Faye has that first level in it because of Kin Eater. Interesting. Yeah, it was a good episode. It was a good episode. Devouring Mother's Mind. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't think we'll just kill her there and then. I feel like that's going to drive her insane, in which case it's probably going to make her more rash and probably just chase after her herself, if I had to guess. I feel like we have to battle Mother at some point. Now, in the OP, we were battling the Demon Lord, right? I think. Let's go back. Let's see, where is it? Yep, I mean, that's one of the main fights there, right? We also got Faye's new form as well in there. I'm still thinking of my theory of, because they've been alluding that the Demon Lord is our spider. They've been alluding that the Whitehead Girl is our spider. I mean, it's so far the only thing consistent is the spider imagery, so it's entirely possible that neither of them are our spider. Maybe our spider is even above both of those two, and those are her kin. Or it could be the parallel mind thing, which I thought might evolve, because, like, we've got our 3 extra minds right now. What if we keep leveling that skill up? Is there a limit to that? Does that mean we start getting more and more minds? If it becomes a bit of a problem, because that's too many minds to have speaking at you at once, right? So what will we do to get rid of that? I mean, if we can send them to other people's minds, crazy theory time, we send those 3 to Mother's mind, devour Mother's mind, now those 3 are occupying Mother's mind, could they influence Mother's actions and Mother's behaviors and become Mother, essentially? Because in that case, could we just I don't know how we... Because we only have that link because of the kinship, right? We would need to find a way to have that mind link otherwise. I don't know if we could do that just in anyone. It seems very specific to Mother because of the connection. But if we could force that connection with someone, could we then send one of our parallel minds to go devour that mind and then basically have a puppet? Maybe that's where this all comes from. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I think that would be really fucking cool. Like, make our spider minds parasitic in that way, that they devour the mind of their host and they become the mind of the host. I think that would be fucking awesome. Like, if that's... I'm sure that's a concept somewhere, but if there's not an anime like that, I want one like that made. I want to see something like that. It does sound like a horror movie type thing, though, doesn't it? It really does sound like a horror movie, but that would be fucking awesome if that was the case. Otherwise, I don't know what effect devouring the mother's mind is going to have, necessarily, apart from being an annoyance. So, I guess we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, alright, so that's going to do it for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ones per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments down in the description below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to see next week's episode, now that we're back on weekly uploads, as well as the rest of the Spring 2021 live you can find on the channel. A lot of new shows, including, well, we've got 2 new shows starting today, as well as one that we're already acquainted with. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.